Hi everyone. Hey grown folks. How y'all doing this evening? This is your hostess with the mostest, Donna Smith, aka Lady D, and I'm here with some grown folk talk and conversation. You know how we do. And man, let me just tell you this. When I push record on this recorder of mine, I'm thinking, wow, let me just sit here and think of something to talk about before I do this. But I just love it when I come up with stuff in the moment. So I'm recording right now. And first of all, I just want to say, hey, it's been really, really some gorgeous weather here in the Bay Area. It's been absolutely hot. I mean, just hot. And today was a nice day too, and I was able to get in the midst of some sun and get out and just kind of enjoy the moment. And I am really appreciating being able to just have a peace of mind, just being able to, um, in the midst of everything that's going on, our day-to-day lives, our pressures, our stressors, um, things that's happening on a regular, and still being able to find that balance, you know, that balance where you could just woosah, you know, and just not really get caught up in the downward spiral, because it's very, very easy to do with everything that we have to deal with in this world, in this lifetime. And on that note, I'd like to just talk about being appreciative of everything. Everything. We have to take a moment and just be thankful of your blessings, of your ability to still go out and do things. When I just not long ago came back from vacation to the Caribbean, and um, just seeing some people still out there being able to do what they do. And some had, ailments and was in wheelchairs and things that they were dealing with, but they still didn't give up on having a good time. And I admire that. And I say, while you can, while you're in a position to do so, get out, see the world, travel, connect, meet people, do things that we may take for granted. Just flying on an airplane. Some people are afraid to do so, but some people can't do so. They have health issues, they have mobility issues, they have size issues, they have oxygen issues. There's all kinds of reasons why some can't not fly. So while you're in a position to be able to do what you can, do it. Do it. It's the most precious reward and gift that you can give yourself by exposing yourself to new things and new environments, and meeting new people. So on that note, let's get on into some juicy. Let's talk about some stuff. You guys know, I like to talk about relationships. I love it. I've said this before. This is my thing. I like to sprinkle some other stuff in there if I could. Relationships and physical bonding, mental connections, and spiritual interactions. I mean, everything that you can that will allow you to connect with someone in a positive way. So, I was having a conversation with someone who is involved with someone on a sexual level. They are getting down sexually and have been for about 6 months. So they've been on a sexual level, but the person that they're getting down with, they're not truly into them like they want to be. They care about them, they like them, they dig them, but they're not into them. They're into and have an interest for someone else. So with that being said, the someone else they haven't went to that level with of really, connecting in that way. They just have this attraction for them and want to get to know them better and, have thrown things out there to let them know that, but nothing has transpired. So on that note, they're sexing and dealing with the person that they do have in their circle right now, selfishly to fulfill their needs. And in the midst of doing that, the other person is becoming so into them that it is absolutely breathtaking. And they also care about this person, but they're not in love with them. They just have a care like type of thing going on. So with that being said, they came to me, Lady D, I just, what should I do? I care about this other person where I don't want to just hurt them and drop them. But at the same time, I'm misleading them because I'm fulfilling my needs. And of course, they're fulfilling their needs too. But we're doing this little sexual thing. But I can tell that this person is starting to think in terms of us being in a relationship status, and we're not. But then again, Lady D, I don't know how to really question it or to kind of bring up the topic to clear the air, because I don't want to stop seeing them, not right now, and I don't want to hurt them. But if we keep doing what we're doing, somebody's going to get hurt. So I need to know, Lady D, what should I do? What should I do? How should I deal with this? And, every situation, you guys, is entirely different. Emotions and connections, and some people are in things on a sexual level or even spending time level, based on a mutual understanding, and that's what they both want, and they do what they do, and no strings attached. And there's a lot more women that's into having things this way because they don't want to emotionally get caught up. Now, I mean, if it works, I don't know. Maybe it do work. I can't say. Gotta talk to some folks who actually have went down that road. But if you're in a situation where you're selfishly gaining in a lot of ways, but you're not wholeheartedly into that person in the way that you know that they're into you, and you have no idea to do so, they're just, I call it a space saver. They're just something to do in the moment to pacify things until you can get with the one you really want to get, the one you really want to be with. And that's a selfish act. That is, especially if the other person is on a different page. Now, if you were both on the same page and you both were just selfishly taking advantage of each other, that's different. But somebody else is on a different page. This. They're starting to be real mushed out about you. They want to spend more and more time with you. They love you. They profess it. They show it. You have some love for them, but nah, you're not in it to win it. So, what advice would you give someone? I mean, would you tell them to just back off, stop it? If they're not going in your direction, get off the bandwagon, let it go, or just roll with it until the wheels fall off. You know, Perhaps you could start, keeping your options and arenas open for, an opportunity for something else too, since they seem to be closed off from engaging into you. And see, the thing is, if you don't communicate with the person that you're on this particular page, as far as not really being that into them like that, then they're holding on to hope. They're holding on to the hope that, oh, well, perhaps this is gonna, they just need a little time. They just need to open up. They just need to feel me, become attached to me. And because they're seeing me and coming at me in the way that they do, I know they care. I know they care. So why not hang in there? So, they're being falsely led, though. And we can go on and on about this, and some will argue the fact that no, they're getting theirs, I'm getting mine, and they having sex with me, I ain't got no rope around their neck, and I'm showing them with my actions that I'm not really like into them like they into me, and they should be able to, they grown, they should be able to read between the lines. Really? Shouldn't you let them know? Shouldn't you communicate? Shouldn't you both have an understanding from the gate what roads you're going? Are you traveling on the same course, or are you going in different directions? Give that person a chance to have a choice. Give them an opportunity to have a choice. You can't just go by, they should be able to read my actions, which, actions do talk too. But at a mature, grown stage in your life, you should be able to just let a person know and stop being selfishly misleading them and making them think that you're on that wagon too, or you're trying to jump aboard some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So on that note, I need y'all to holler at me. Holler at me, holler at whoever. Somebody is dealing with this. Somebody is having situations. Somebody is being misled. What would you do? Would you lead them in the right direction from the beginning? Or would you just roll with riding that bandwagon until the wheels fell off and you can get with the one you really want to be with? On that note, this is your hostess with the mostest, Donna Smith, aka Lady D, and I am here this evening with another grown folk topic of discussion. If you would like to leave me an email, please do so at dgrier12000@yahoo.com, and comment on this video, subscribe to my channel, join in on Facebook, Donna Smith. Hit me on Twitter, Miss Lady D111. Google me. I am there. I am here. I am around wanting to spread and talk about grown folk topics of discussion. On that note, I'm going to leave you with this. I want you to be grown or be gone. Until we meet again, good night.